Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Wait, actually, what were you about to call Jacob for? Oh, never mind.
Nothing.
No, 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 no. Oh my
Just
God,
talk.
I just realized I'm okay. Apparently, I clicked P already. Don't.
Something wrong?
No, no, I just clicked the start streaming thing, and I just realized you might be talking about something somewhat important.
No, it was nothing important. It was just,
Okay, cool,
you know.
cool, cool.
Anyway.
No,
Okay, so about the Butterverse timeline. So
no,
I was
God, no.
thinking this general event.
No, we're live,
I
we're
was
live, we're
thinking.
live. Oh, God.
So I was thinking there's in the future Morwenna becomes like a god and she joins the Greek deities.
What an inspirational idea. What original concepts you have.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, and then
Eh,
Morena is like the god of like the dragons.
Nothing short of brilliance you are. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Really hoping. Really hoping I didn't accidentally just show anything.
Just exposes stuff.
Apparently, a live performance of Rogers the Musical is happening right now.
Wait, it's gonna be real?
Apparently, it already is as we speak. Right this moment,
Oh,
it's
I thought it
become
was just a
real.
joke. I thought they're just gonna leave it as a joke in Hawkeye.
Well, so did I. Apparently they decided at D23 they were just going to do
Go
Rogers the
full
Musical.
musical.
Yeah. Oh, God. Jesus. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? By the way, it is streaming, so Discord automatically mutes the thing, so whenever Jacob joins, do tell me.
Yeah, wait, so are you live?
Yes, I'm live, I'm live.
Oh.
What? That's why I started
So,
panicking, because I was like, I don't want you, because I just realized I was about to ask what you're calling Jacob for, and I realized that usually whenever you do that, it's for, like, something important, and I was about to make you, like, leak some Fallen Angels, like, document or
okay,
something.
Adam becomes a god in the end of season 2 by digesting a bunch of Thanatos's scythe energy.
Scythe
Totally.
energy, right?
Yeah.
Is
These
that
are not totally fake spoilers. These are real, totally 100% confirmed.
by,
Totally.
by scythe energy, is that your way of saying come?
I was gonna joke about that, but no.
No, no. See, I'm very daring with my Twitch account. See, I don't expect it to last forever, so I'm simply not censoring myself. I'm just gonna go until they ban me.
What if you get banned quickly?
Well, I guess it was a fun run while it lasted. Oh no,
Oh,
this is like the third week I've had it, maybe fourth. Mm.
yeah. Also, apparently BB's live, so
Hello, Jacob. I assume that's you, Jacob? Or Shorty?
That
yes.
is me, yes.
Okay, hello.
So yeah, be careful what we say. I mean, I was gonna talk about how like the gods have like become like super deities eventually, but you know,
Define super deity, please.
it's above a deity. Yeah, it's like
They
super
just get a
say.
promotion.
What bro?
Yeah, these
they
are brilliant ideas.
yeah,
You
they
know, these are brilliant ideas.
yeah, they get a capital G finally.
Yeah, just Yahweh shows up and promotes them all to the exact same position that he holds.
Exactly. Don't question it. It just happens.
Yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
right now they're doing the Marvel panel. That's why I was like, hey, if Aiden is in particular wants to join, anyone can, but Aiden's gonna be the one who's gonna know what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about.
don't know what's happening in the Marvel panel. I don't know how to see it right now. How do I
Well, I
see
mean,
the Marvel?
I saw what you said before, BB. It's just that because Aiden was actually about to call me. Like, he called me a second before the Butter Bunch call. I was busy setting up and like, oh, wait a minute, we'll just switch over.
You know what's
Yeah.
horrific? I didn't realize that I must have missed like clicked or something. I clicked P and that's what I did. That's what I clicked to like start the stream just for this particular one, so that way I don't have to show like OBS. Although that plan didn't work because I immediately panicked and looked. Anyways, I misclicked and I clicked P whenever he joined, and I asked him what he was about to join the call for, and then I looked at my thing and I realized that there's a red dot that wasn't there before, and I immediately clicked. So I looked at it and I was like, "Oh no." So I was like, "No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me." Because I realized that if he was going to call for like something important, I was about to leak like something important midstream.
I see.
Cuz I
Well, yeah, I think he wanted to watch me edit Mute and Go
Yeah.
again. But,
Oh,
yeah.
To
okay.
be fair, I do want to do that. Although I'll just not say anything while you're editing. I'll just say nothing about it. I'll be like, oh yes, that looks good. I'll
What
be
great
super vague.
what great character person. Also, I know you don't know what's going on at D23. I mean, I assumed I was just going to talk.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, you know. Oh, I should probably tell you guys at the stream. So, I'm going to end this stream pretty shortly. It's going to be a short stream, but that's because I have like a birthday party to attend, but I will stream again later. But
Ooh.
because this stream will include the Marvel stuff, so if you're interested in that, then, you know, feel free to stick around, or maybe you're a VOD watcher, sure, I guess you probably already know what you're stepping into if you're a VOD watcher. But the next stream I'm gonna do will be a reaction to the Assassin's Creed news, because apparently they're announcing like a bunch of new Assassin's Creed games, and that's really exciting. And then I will also be doing a reaction to the final episode of Lost in Nevadas, which, if you don't know what that is, that's a Dream SMP spinoff, which, you know. And then, of course, Cold Slam, whenever, you know, I just can, because I can't get enough Cold Slam, man. It's such a good game. It's so fun.
There you go, solid plan.
Yeah, yeah.
In the
So,
meantime, I have about half an hour before I'm going to go and go and get some pizza and watch the next episode of Rings of Power with my family. So
is it
I'm
any
here
good?
for a short while.
Is Rings of Power any good?
Oh yeah, yeah. We watched the first two episodes last Friday, I think.
Um,
Yeah, it's become a weekly event for only these 2 weeks because my brother's then going back to university, so
oh,
he
okay.
won't be around.
Yeah, my SEPTA and I have weekly events for things that we're into. Marvel stuff in particular, but whenever new Game of Thrones stuff, you know, we that's kind of actually what kind of sparked like our relationship kind of existing. Ironically enough, it was Game of Thrones that did it. Game of Thrones. Look, man, you watch all 8 seasons of Game of Thrones with your stepdad, that'll change a man.
I see.
But yeah, no, because, you know, I mean, he is my stepdad. I mean, it took a few years because I
I
didn't
mean, from
really.
what I've heard of Game of Thrones, it doesn't seem like a particularly the show that one would want to watch with their family.
Oh
But
no, I didn't say family. I said stepdad, which he is. But of course, that family I feel like includes more than one person.
okay, fine, I'll rectify the statement. It doesn't seem like the kind of thing that you would want to watch with members of one's family.
Well, you
That's
know,
that better.
yes, it is actually. I'm quite pleased. Um, it was a very good show for the most part. The ending was a bit anticlimactic, but you know. Um,
That's the most charitable thing I've heard someone say about the finale so far.
yeah, well, I'm not incredibly picky, you know. I'm not Twitter. I'm not Twitter. Um, but no, cuz I wanted to watch Game of Thrones and I just never had. And then my stepdad also coincidentally wanted to watch Game of Thrones. And at our library, they had like all at the time 7 seasons on DVD and Blu-ray. So we went over, rented the whole series, or at least what was out on DVD and Blu-ray at the time, and we sat there for about a month or two, binging 7 seasons of Game of Thrones, and then we sat patiently for the home release of season 8 to arrive at the library. And the second it did, we went there. Sorry, I went there. I brought it home, and then we watched that. And ever since then, we watched so many shows and films together. Marvel stuff we pretty much always watch. Star Wars stuff we usually watch. House of the Dragon, which is the new Game of Thrones prequel, amazing. We've been watching that. We watched The Good Samaritan yesterday, actually. That was also pretty good. Oh, hold on, wait. Black Panther news. Black Panther Wakanda Forever focuses on the rest of the world trying to capitalize on getting Wakanda's resources when they're at their weakest. Okay.
Wait,
That
but
just
here's
sounds
the
like the
question
movie,
though.
to be honest. Well,
But here,
somewhat.
how are they gonna actually handle like Black Panther's actual death? Like, what is there gonna be their in-universe excuse why he's dead?
Oh, I've not got
I
a
imagine
clue.
they'll get a stunt performer to do some action sequence, in which T'Challa will fall and then Zuri will take its place.
Right,
That's what I do.
that's what I hope they're gonna do, right? Have like an action sequence at the beginning, right? Kill him off then.
Maybe, but I don't know because I'm kind of worried they're just gonna hard cut to him dying and just be like, "Oh yeah, he died." It's just like,
The
how
issue,
did he die?
see, the issue is that's kind of what it sounds like they're going to do, because they're insistent that they're not recasting a Black Panther, and the next Black Panther is just going to be a successor. But I'm hoping a stunt performer doesn't count as another actor, and that's really what they mean. Because
Yeah.
I feel like it would be really anticlimactic for a character that we've had in like 4 films just die off screen.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah, when he got
I just
snapped
imagine
back, he was
they have to like
injured
actually
or
credit the
something. I
person
don't know.
being
Like,
like
I
T'Challa,
guess.
David's David Jordan or something like that. And just like, who on earth is that? Just look up David Jordan. There's like no profile picture. David Jordan is a stunt performer. Hang on a second.
Yeah, but like I could see like them maybe trying to kill him off, being like, "Oh, he was injured when he got snapped, and then when he got snapped back, he was still injured. Then
That
he died."
that would be so stupid. That's not at all
Yeah.
what happened.
All right. I got told I was getting pizza at around 8, but even at 7:30, we're going now. So, all
Oh,
right, I'll
okay.
Oh,
see you later.
All right,
already?
see ya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so what else is the Marvel news?
Let me reload the page. I am getting news from Discussing Film, which debatably is reliable or not, but I will say from experience that at least their live posts about events like these, they are always correct because they're just posting live their service at the event. So that's not rumor territory. So I'm using them because they've been proven to actually be there with the others. So apparently, footage of Black Panther Wakanda Forever included a lot of Namor action, including him fighting Mbaku. I don't remember how to pronounce the name. Mbaku, I guess.
Although one of my fears with Black Panther, like I worry that that movie's gonna bite off way more than I could chew because it has to develop have like someone pick up the mantle of Black Panther, and then they have to deal with the fact that they killed off Black Panther as a character. They have to deal with that whole thing, and then they have to deal with Namor and Atlantis. So I don't know. I
I
do worry if they're biting off way more than can chew with one movie.
the Namor stuff. I mean, I'm fairly confident in the main part of the film. It's just, I'm scared about how they're gonna how they're gonna portray T'Challa's death.
Yeah.
Cause
But,
it's going to
like,
be so bad narratively if they just kill him off screen.
yeah, maybe he dies by like Atlantis, allegedly like Atlantean, and like someone's like trying to cause a war between Wakanda and Atlantis.
Yeah,
personally.
if I remember correctly, I think there is actually a war between Atlantis and Wakanda. I don't remember. I don't think specifics on it have been given too much though. Okay. Winston Duke describes Wakanda as a very different place following Avengers Endgame with better evolved tech.
How can they get even more evolved
I
though?
have no
Like I mean, they
idea.
were really involved in like the first Black Panther movie,
They
so I
they
don't.
were. They just kind of made Tony look like a toddler.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler, Angela Bassett, Tanak, that's definitely a foreign name. I'm butchering that. Tanak Huerta, Letitia Wright, and Winston Duke on stage for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and provided is this image.
Oh, I just remembered one thing about. I just remembered one thing that was gonna be in the movie. Apparently Ironheart's gonna make her debut there.
She is, yeah, that is a thing that's been confirmed.
Although I don't know, like I didn't really like Ironheart in the comics. I
It's,
thought she was kind of just came out of nowhere. It's just like,
mhm.
oh, I'm here now,
It's funny you
and like
mention
she.
that actually. Apparently next up is Ironheart, and as the intro, they provided a new logo.
Oh, I mean, maybe I'll probably like Ironheart better in the MCU because like I have liked a lot more of the newer characters in the MCU. Like I know some people have problems with them, but I thought they were all decently executed.
People
Because
just
like
like to
and
complain about the new stuff, man.
yeah, like but in the comics the characters could be hit or miss with a lot of the writing and stuff like that. But I thought in MCU the general writing was good. Because, like, I think part of the problem with some of the writing initially was the fact that they gave, like, some of the newer characters a cockier attitude, or, like, one where they're like, huh, well, I'm better than what came before, something like that, you know, like, they gave some of them lines there, which kind of soured people's taste on the characters, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when they were introduced, you know, like, had it come off a lot more bitter
Hmm.
than it should have
And because this is
when they're in the comics. But I mean, they
because
haven't did that all in the MCU. Like they haven't disparaged the old stuff to get the new to promote the new stuff, which I like.
yeah, and
You
because we
know,
are
so I think they're gonna do really good. I don't
yeah.
know. I think she's gonna be a well executed character. Although I don't know how I feel about her following Iron Man's tracks. I mean, maybe I don't know. It depends on how they execute her.
Yeah,
Like
no.
everything of Ironheart for me is yet to be seen, but I think they'll handle her well, or at least she'll be somewhat enjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'll be as amazing as Iron Man, but I mean, I don't know if anyone can live up to Iron Man, to be fair.
No,
Like,
probably
I
not.
don't think anyone can
Probably not.
truly live up to what the legacy is in the MCU. I don't know.
Yeah. But because
And BB died.
oh, right. I just realized I wasn't clicking the push to talk button. I thought you were cutting me off.
Oh
No.
no, I wasn't. Sorry. Sorry,
No,
I didn't.
no, that was completely my fault. I didn't have my push to talk button on for a second there. Um no, but because this is about the Marvel panel, this is gonna be spoiler territory for things recently coming out. Sorry. But the new She-Hulk show. So in the first episode, which you did see, right? I think,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw that first
So
episode.
you remember how like Hulk had like the helmet of like Iron Man?
Yeah.
Bro, they showed it in the background. My stepdad just like audibly gasped when he saw it. So I think, I mean, if that says anything about the character of Iron Man, then you know.
I don't know if they're gonna go the full-on AI route with Iron Man's character though, because like in the comics, that's what they did, like and had him work with Ironheart. But I don't know if they're gonna go that route with this version of Iron Man, because like I
Mhm.
don't think they want to pay Robert Downey Jr. money to
Now,
be more stuff.
apparently Ryan Coogler is the executive producer for Ironheart and debuts a teaser for the series. And then apparently Anthony Ramos, I think I'm mispronouncing his last name, or I don't know. Anthony Ramos plays the Hood in Ironheart.
What's the hood?
I'm about to provide the image they gave. Uh, this guy.
I never heard of the character.
He looks cool.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know him, so I don't really have opinion on him.
Okay, now, okay, this part I'm not sure I completely believe because it feels like they say this about all of them, but apparently Kevin Feige calls Black Panther Wakanda Forever the biggest thing they've ever done. But they say that about everything, so I don't know if I believe that. Also,
I think Endgame's still the biggest thing they ever done.
yeah, also,
Jeez.
Ironheart explores the battle between magic and tech.
So wait, are we getting more Wong? I want more Wong.
The
Give me
Wong
Wong.
cinematic universe is slowly becoming a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It
I
just,
don't know
yeah.
why Wong's appearing in everything now. Is it because his actor is like one of the cheaper Marvel actors, and they're like, oh, we can actually have Wong up here
That's
because we don't
not,
want to pay
that's,
money for
that's,
all the
that's,
big names or
that's not,
huge names.
that's not how that works. The more the character appears, the more money the actor is actually worth.
Oh.
So, them having him in more
Then
stuff
why is
is...
Wong appearing in everything now? I mean, I like Wong, but like it's so confusing. It's just out of nowhere. He's like, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Who are you gonna call? I'm Wong.
Wong is simply the main character of the MCU. That's all it is. I'm so excited for like the Assassin's Creed news because I didn't think they'd start like explaining. I mean, not explain. I didn't think they'd release like news about multiple games. I thought it'd only be like one or two, but no, apparently there's like a bunch. Also, next up is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Are they gonna finally show that trailer?
I hope so.
Because I heard a trailer was showed, but it
It
never was
was.
released.
Yep, it was, but it didn't get released. Disney's gotten real comfy with having events happen and then just not releasing the trailers until months later.
Yeah.
Where they'll show it at like an event, but the normies don't get it until 3 months after. I'm excited for um for the next episode of Lost in Nevada, so that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
They've been like releasing teasers pretty frequently for it, so
I'm salty. Where's Wanda at? Like, are we ever gonna get news on Wanda? You know?
if we get it soon, it's gonna be in this stream.
Because, like, here's the thing about the Wanda thing. Wanda became one of the biggest characters and most popular in the MCU. You know? I feel like it would be a shame just to end her story with Doctor Strange in a Multiverse of Madness. You know?
I wish she kind of stuck around as a villain more, honestly. It feels like she could have been played up as a really OP character. And
Okay,
then she
but
just kind of
here's the problem with the reality warping villains. They warp reality.
okay, then make
They are
them
more
warp reality good.
And warping reality is still overpowered. It's really hard to beat overpower. Well, it's actually really hard to write a reality warping villain also because like you gotta actively depower them during fight scenes because like if they were to constantly reality warp, like the hero would never stand a chance. Because you have
I
to do it.
disagree. I disagree heavily.
How?
Cause like okay, take mythology for example, right? Different religions. You know, you'll have like these tricksters and these gods, right? That mortal men will have to face, and they just can't. You know how they do beat them? They beat them through trickery, through wit. That's how you beat a villain that's unstoppable, not by brute force.
I guess, but I mean, I don't know. Like reality warping is a really OP power. And I love how like on Twitter people were like actively debating, oh, but Thor versus Wanda, who would win? It's like It's reality warping. You can warp reality. What do you mean? Like, I mean, that is kind of like an instant win thing. Oh, you want to fight me? Fine. Warp our reality. Oh, you want to fight me? Fine. You're now a potato. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. Like, like,
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania directly links with Avengers: The Kang Dynasty.
what? No way. I didn't realize
Well, they
that.
decided they wanted to clarify.
It's so obvious though. Kang Dynasty. I don't know. Like it's Quantum Mania. Like obviously, Kang has been stated as the villain of Ant-Man 3, which I think was a kind of a weird choice because Kang's normally just a full-on Avenger threat. Obviously, the Avengers are gonna fight him, but still, like normally you don't really have Kang as like an Ant-Man villain. Kind of a
I've
weird
not got
choice.
a clue how they're supposed to beat Kang, man. Ant-Man
I mean, they
just
clearly can't
couldn't.
beat Kang because there's Kang Dynasty, which is kind of the downside of announcing that Avengers
Well,
title. I mean, personally, I
okay.
would have waited to the end of Ant-Man.
That's not
Kang Dy-
true. That's not true. You can beat Kang. The thing is that this specific Kang, maybe not so much, because the whole thing that they kind of implied at the end of Loki season 1 is you can kill Kang. You can kill millions of them. You can kill trillions of Kangs. It doesn't matter. A new one will just take their place. That's what makes
Another
him
Hydra.
that's what makes him intimidating. You can kill an infinite amount of Kang and eventually it'll lead them to the same spot anyways. The issue is that in the trailer, uh, Ant-Man is back here bragging, hey, I'm an Avenger, and then Kang is like, oh, you're an Avenger. Have I killed you before? So, I feel like that implies that he's pretty powerful. So I don't know how Ant-Man's supposed to beat this version of Kang. I don't know, I mean... Paul Rudd says Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is unlike anything you've seen before from the Ant-Man, with the small characters doing something so big. And Randall Park returns as Jimmy Woo in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
What about Darcy? What about Darcy?
Yeah,
We need more. We need more Darcy.
who? Sorry, I don't know that person.
You know who Darcy is. She's amazing. Is it Darcy? I think her name's Darcy.
It was Darcy, yes.
Yeah.
It was.
She got like what 2-3 minutes in floor 4. She deserved more. She deserved better.
Okay, she was in the first Thor film. She was in WandaVision, and she was in Love and Thunder.
Yeah, she
That's her
deserved
list.
more screen time. We deserve a Darcy film.
Jesus.
I want a full-on Darcy film. I want to see how that would go. I don't know. I don't think she'd work as a show character, but she would. I would say she would work as a character in like another show or something like that. Like she was like a supporting character in like Ironheart or something.
I can see her being in Ironheart, yeah.
I mean, like I mean, she's cool. I think she
She
should be brought back.
she becomes the Alfred of Ironheart.
Yes.
That's honestly, she would kind of work as like a nerdy gender bent Alfred, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. But like I can see her in working in Ironheart. Like what if she's like helps Ironheart maybe work on machines or something? I don't know. What if like she's like assistant? Wait, was Darcy smart? I think she's smart.
Yes, she's smart.
I don't know. I don't know what she is she tech smart?
Yes, that is literally her whole job.
Well, I haven't seen the first Thor in ages.
They explored that in WandaVision too.
Not much.
Yes,
They
they
explored a
did.
little bit.
They very much did. She was like a pretty big focus for like 2 episodes.
I need to rewatch WandaVision. I like WandaVision. It was really good.
I will say I wish they kind of, I mean, I wish they stuck with the sitcoms a bit more, but
Well, you know, if you want to watch a sitcom version of a show, in a weird sitcom alternate reality kind of thing,
Hang
watch
on.
Fallen Angels season 2, episode 4. It's not even a joke. I did that. I should show you that. Now that baby is dead, I'm taking over her stream. I mean, you can just end the stream now. What's that? Oh. Really? That, I mean, that's an alright plot, but it's kind of weird how he goes after Ant-Man. Dang. Well, just want to end your stream? You just want to end your stream? Why do you gotta put on your hoodie? Well, stream, I'm just here.
I just realized I kept myself muted by accident. Whoopsies.
Yeah, why do you gotta put on your hoodie?
Because I always put on my hoodie whenever I'm getting dressed. I just forgot to. Michael Giacchino? Is officially revealed as the director of Werewolf by Night. He has previously worked on the MCU as a composer for scores, including No Way Home.
That was actually a really good score, though. I like the
Well,
Spider-Man
yeah,
theme.
that's what I'm talking
I like the Spider-Man No Way Home theme.
Bro, No Way Home slapped.
Yeah, it was great. Alright, but I'm gonna go to eat.
Okay.
See you later.
Well,
Bye.
in that case, I'm ending the stream. Bye.